Welcome to Star Trek Theory, where we look at ideas, theories, and speculation on all things Star Trek. Today we're exploring Star Trek Discovery and time travel. We're going to split the video into two parts. First, asking if time travel is going to be a big part of Season 3, and ultimately, is it going to be a big part of the series overall? So let's start with Season 3. In the recent trailer for Season 3, there was a lot of clips of Discovery set in the future. And on a side note, if you haven't watched a breakdown of that trailer, definitely check it out now. But there's one clip where the mysterious Federation figure is asking Burnham, where will she go?
Where will you go?
Wherever the answers are.
But is it just me, or does he actually say, when will you go?
Where will you go?
Wherever the answers are.
I might be hearing that wrong because he does have a bit of a thick accent, but it did start me thinking, if he does say, when will you go? Then in that context, he's asking Burnham which time period she will go to. She responds, wherever the answers are. So I wonder if a major part of Season 3 has Burnham traveling through different time periods looking for something. It also shines a bit of a light on that time-lapse sequence in the trailer, where Burnham again looks like she's searching for something, and just listen to what she says.
I've spent a year searching for that domino that tipped over and started all of this.
So she's searching for that domino that fell, the thing that caused all of this. At first, everyone thought she's searching for the Discovery and her crewmates. But in this new context, maybe she's in fact searching through time periods and looking for that domino that fell. In other words, she's searching for the exact point in time where the Federation collapsed.
You believe in ghosts.
What does that mean?
That badge on your shirt.
So with all of that in mind, suddenly it starts to suggest that Season 3 might actually involve quite a lot of time travel. And in a way that makes a lot of sense, since Burnham would still have a Red Angel suit. It's almost a logical next step for her to try and use it again. After all, her mother did the same thing when she found herself in the future and going back in time to correct the timeline. So since Burnham now finds herself in a different future to the one her mother was in, that suggests that timelines can be changed. And so Burnham knows it's possible and could be taking up a similar mantle of her mother, searching for that exact point where things fell apart in hopes that she could perhaps go back in time and fix it. And in doing so, fix the future and the Federation, taking it upon herself to search time and fix it. It could also bring bigger meaning to the mysterious Federation figure, saying that they've been searching for hope, and that Burnham is that hope. Because to him, he would want to return to form for the Federation also, and she could join with him and try and correct things.
I watch this office every day, believing that my hope was not in vain. And that hope is you, Commander Burnham.
This could set up a whole series of episodes or even seasons of Discovery traveling through time, trying to find the cause of the Federation downfall and correct it, with the Time Police right hot on her trail. Could definitely be an exciting premise for the series moving forward, with each season having its own flavour because of the time travel aspect and being in different time periods. But here's where we need to ask the bigger question. What is Discovery actually about? As an overall series, what is its theme? It's easy to classify the other Trek series. Voyager was about a lost crew exploring unknown space and trying to get back home. Deep Space Nine was the lonely station that becomes the beachhead to a huge war with a new unexplored quadrant. So what exactly is Discovery about? Season 1 seemed to be about the Mirror Universe. There was Lorca who crossed over, and then the ship itself went to the Mirror Universe. Season 2 was seeing the time period just before Captain Kirk and introducing Pike. Essentially it was focused on the era around the original Cage pilot and seeing a pre-original series Spock. And Season 3 now jumps into the future to explore what happened to the Federation. So what about Season 4 and 5? It seems like the best thing they can do for the series as a whole is to go down the time travel route and for it to become an anthology, with each season looking at different time periods. So when we're looking back one day at the overall Discovery series as a whole, we might look at it as an anthology of seasons, each with its own flavour and different time period, and as such it could give better meaning to Trek fans, becoming greater than the sum of its parts. In fact, Brian Fuller, the original creator of the show, actually wanted this to be the series' premise, and has actually even been hints of this since the first season of Discovery, most especially with the short Trek episode Calypso. I love the mystery around that episode, and we've done a few theory videos about it already, but essentially it shows the Discovery waiting alone in a nebula under orders to wait there for 1,000 years. So is it in the future? Is it in the mirror universe? Is it the past even somehow? There's so many possibilities that could be opened up if the series' theme as a whole was an anthology, with each season becoming a new time period. So personally, I do hope they go down this route. It's going to be nice to see the far future of season 3, but it could also be fun to see Discovery land in different time periods after that, and even find themselves in familiar eras around other existing Trek shows. Imagine if the Discovery crew were around during the Dominion War, for example, or tied into the new Picard period somehow. Since Picard would be taking place in Discovery's past, it could be very logical to tie them together, and from everything we've seen in the Picard trailer, that series could be the initial catalyst for whatever causes the Federation to collapse. So could future seasons of Discovery tie into the Picard timeline? The only thing personally I'd hope for is that they kept the same look as the original shows, namely to keep each time period's aesthetic and look intact, and keep the canon. Each period has a unique style which instantly tells the audience where they are, and it would be wrong to try and update that. But let me know what your thoughts are. Could this be a possibility for Discovery, not only this season, but as an anthology for the whole series overall? It could really bring a lot of cohesion to the show. Do you think the Discovery is going to be about time travel from this point onwards? So let me know in the comments down below, and as always, thanks for watching, and Trek on.